right, so we're at the event.
Yeah. You can pick one that's like.
They're the coolest books. It is about a female Navy SEAL. All right, we're here with Megan Michelle for Skylark and her release of Born in Blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
It came out technically on Black Friday, but
There we
this
go.
was the first day I could get to Novel Grounds.
Perfect. All right, we're gonna do a game and ask some questions. First one is this or that. You ready?
Okay.
Physical or e-reader?
Physical.
Movie or show?
Oh, show. It's
Same.
longer.
Same. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Annotate or not annotate?
Not annotate.
Tea or coffee?
Depends on the time of day.
Gods or witches?
Witches.
Dog ear or bookmark?
Bookmark.
Nice. Some people answer dog ear. Wild. Wild. All right. Now we're going to get to the questions. Have
Okay.
you always wanted to be a writer?
Yes. Since I was in 3rd grade, and my 3rd grade teacher did this whole like creative writing program where we get a story prompt, we'd write it, we'd switch with a partner, we'd peer edit, we'd make revisions, and then, the teacher would make corrections, spelling and such. And then we'd even like get construction paper and draw like pictures for a book cover and tape all the pages together.
Oh, that's cool.
It was so much fun, and I loved it.
And you've been inspired ever since?
I knew then and there I was going to write something. I just didn't know what.
All right. Your current, or for Skylark and this book, really, can you describe them in 3 words?
F the patriarchy.
Nice. That is a good description of
Yes.
the book. All right. For your writing process, is it plot driven? Is it character driven? Or is it like you epiphanied a scene and you wrote the book out of that?
I epiphanied the scene and wrote the book out of that. It's plot driven and character driven. So like my academic background is clinical psychology, so I lean into that a lot.
Oh, that's cool.
With like, how would this trauma affect someone? Probably.
Yeah.
That's
a good way to look
and
at
like
it.
generalizing a bit because everyone's different. And then I also factor in like astrology. I know my character's birth charts.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
Special, like
So they're detailed characters. That's nice.
they're detailed.
That's
detailed.
nice.
Mhm.
All right. And then do you map your book out before you write them?
I do mostly. I have the main plot points. I put like post-its all over my wall with all the different plot threads and the different character arcs, and then I sit down to write it, and something completely different happens.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then do you already know in your book who's going to be the good guy, the bad guy?
Yes.
Okay.
There's definitely good and evil.
Does it ever change?
No, the bad guys are just bad.
It's bad. Okay.
Mhm.
How do you end your books? Like, do you have a word count? Do you have a feeling? Do you just, when you know?
I know when I know, and then I send it to my editor, and she tells me differently.
She's like, don't make this book 700 pages.
She's like, so we had this really nice conclusion on page 450, and then you started a whole other plot thread. So we're going to just copy paste that into the next book. Okay? Because see, now
Nice.
you have the beginning of the next one.
That way, Skylark did end up being 750 pages.
It was at one point.
Yes.
Yes. I was told that
I
was
do.
not
I do
okay.
like the version of it now.
Yeah.
All right. What inspired your book?
So I actually had open heart surgery 2.5 years ago.
Mhm.
I'm trying to do math. Math is hard. And I was like recovering in bed, and I was super light sensitive from the medication that I was on, and so I couldn't watch TV or anything. And I just kind of dreamed up Skylark, and I just kept playing and playing and playing in my head all the way through like what's now book 4. I was like, I should
Nice.
probably write this down.
Yeah. That's probably therapeutic too, especially
Yeah.
like 'cause it had to be hard. I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine. Couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it wasn't fun other than the book writing part.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. So something silver lining, something positive came out
Yes.
of it. Do you have an overall favorite character?
I love all my characters for different reasons.
Nice.
And, sometimes I argue with them as well. Like when they change the plot that I outlined. But it always
Yeah.
ends up being better.
And it's probably easier to like get in their heads if you already have them mapped out with, like you said, their zodiac signs and how they're going to be. So
Their
it makes sense that they took
entire
off in a different direction.
Childhood.
Yeah.
Yes.
The psychology behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular from either book, both books, the series that you want readers to take away from it?
So I try to write to the best of my ability, healthy, supportive partnerships,
Okay.
and like manifest what that looks like. I feel like a lot of times in romance we're kind of idolizing like the guy saving the girl,
Mhm.
and there are times that the guy saves the girl, but there's also times that the girl saves the guy. They have Rachel and Christopher have a very equal partnership,
That's good.
and a lot of respect for each other, and I think that's one of my favorite parts about it, is that it's, yeah.
Something I stand by that my husband and I have been together 17 years. We always want to be in a relationship where we want each other, not that we need each other.
Exactly.
Because then it feels more like of a best friend friendship that you got to marry.
Yeah,
Because everything's
like,
on equal footing.
You know, you're gonna have your disagreements, but at the end of the day, if you, like, you're still best friends.
Yeah.
And I mean, I fight with my female best friends,
Yeah.
you know, all the time. One of them's one of my best beta readers, and she tells me all kinds of things about early drafts of my books that I'm just like, I guess we need to fix that then.
You're like,
Thank you for hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
Let me work on it.
I think that's a great way to write the characters, though, because it is nice to see where they're equally needed,
Yeah.
equally strong.
Mm-hmm.
And when you can have a great plot mixed in with that, because sometimes that is the plot, you know?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
finding
And
themselves and everything.
their strengths and weaknesses balance each other out. Like,
Mhm.
Christopher's the navigator. He does the things with the maps. If Rachel tries to do something with a map, it's going to be a disaster.
Right.
And he knows that, so he just, like, without pointing it out or making fun of her, he just compensates. He's like, let me turn the map in the right direction for you, so you don't go in the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know,
You should make like maps, like map bookmarks or something.
I
I just love
should.
maps. I think everyone loves maps.
okay, you
Maps
can
are
help me
thing.
make map bookmarks.
You don't want me drawing it, but I'll help. I
Okay.
hope you get inspired for the
Okay.
maps. All right, and to close it out, can you tell us? Do you have anything in the works, and are we allowed to know anything about it?
Yeah, so one thing, I just participated in an anthology that benefits the Wounded Warrior Project. It's called Heroes, Holiday, and Hope. It's available on Amazon. And then also book 3 in the series. So after this one, it's called All Roads Lead to Hell. My editor has it currently. It should be out November 13th, 2026. And
Right
it's
before my birthday.
it's the sequel to Born in Blood. So the whole series follows Rachel and Christopher. But there are some little side romances getting tossed into book 3 as well.
Ooh, nice.
So things get steamy.
So, can you tell us about the series?
Yeah. So Skylark is the story of Rachel Riker. She's the first female Navy SEAL. She's trying to dismantle the patriarchy and liberate women from global subjugation. And she may or may not be in love with her best friend, who's also her second in command. So it's a friends to lovers, found family, forbidden romance. Skylark is a slow burn, and then Born in Blood is not a slow burn.
Get your water ready.
Yeah.
And then can we show them the artwork?
Yeah.
I just think they're so cute.
So
I love them.
this is Rachel, and then this is Rachel and Christopher. And they're
Nice.
super cute.
So everyone, if you read it, definitely leave a comment below, and then you can follow her on social media. She is mostly on Threads.
Threads and Instagram.
We're gonna teach her TikTok.
We're gonna yes, it's a work in progress.
Yes, and be on the lookout for next November for this book. I will put out when it's being released closer to November.
And if you want the ones with the sprayed edges, you can come to Novel Grounds in Chesapeake. You can ask me what other stores they're in, or you can go on my website, which is www.megan-michelle.com, and I always sign them. And if I have stickers on hand, I send you stickers.
I love stickers. All right, well that'll be all. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.